EpicBongZilla here. Doing it like Kefla can. Back here on the Dragon Ball Fighterz open beta. This is actually the final hour. See if we can't get a match or two. Still a struggle to find matches. Invited the homie. Hey, Virus. Keep refreshing this match search. What's up? Really quiet. Still sound quiet as fuck. Oh, maybe it's me. There we go. Was my wheel. Thing. Oh my god, you did that shit you're talking about? I'm done. Take a picture of that shit and send it to my email. EpicBongZilla@gmail.com. I'm done. Did your homie do it too, then I take it? I'm about to start a PvP match. Yeah. Doesn't matter. Oh, I'm raping this dude right now. Oh, that guy rage quit. Did you send me that picture? No, I see it right here. I'm about to download it. I'm done. This is the first picture I see of you ever. I'm done. Pretty legit. Might be one of the funniest things I ever seen. You just rocking that shit. You're like, yeah, this is me. No, that's pretty funny. You look pretty hype in that picture too. A lot of people saying shit. I'm done. Yeah, like, this is just how I do, homie. You leave it like... Do you leave it in the back? Or is there like a gap in the back too? I'm done, boy. You're fucking hilarious. You're like, no. For anybody watching this video on YouTube, my homie cut his hair like an old man, but he's like 25. It looks pretty absurd. You have to see it to believe it. Fucking done, yo. Yeah. That's awesome. I remember like when I was really young, like I think my dad has a picture of it, like had like taken me to get my hair cut when I was really young, like had like a mullet, and then my dad's like, we're cutting this shit off. So he took me to the fucking barber. The barber kind of did the same thing to me, but he like just left like two circles on each side of my head, kind of like where yours is, but he shaved it down the middle and around the sides. Like, I remember they took a picture of that shit and it just looked ridiculous, yo. It's like two like poof balls on each side of my head, like I'm done. I remember they were cracking up, oh yeah, cause my dad was like laughing at me, and then he's like, hold on, cause this is before there was like cell phones, he's like, let me go get my camera, my disposable film camera. Ran into his truck. You take a couple pictures of this before you finish cutting the rest of that off. And I can't lie, the pictures look pretty fucking... Yeah. Well, what about the fucking, Jim Carrey's hairdo on fucking Ace Ventura, the second one? Like the horns? That shit's so funny, dude. The second one, the one where he does the rewind thing too? It is! The one where he like flips the truck like 50 times and parks it. He's like, perfect. Like rolls like 100 times. The whole car gets destroyed, but it lands perfectly in place. I like the second one a lot more than the first one. I can't really think of any like key moments in like first one that made me like, huh? You're playing Aberration. I don't know nothing about that shit. Well, I had to wait like 10 more days for this game to come out. Salty. I still have plenty of Okami to play. I'm like feeling this game, yo. Magician at the party? Cock magic? That South Park reference. That episode was actually really funny because like fucking like Randy just is so stupid, yo. He's on that little girl's party doing that shit. And little dicks and shit up here behind her ears and shit. I was like, what? He's like, just kidding. Fucked up. What is it? What was actually cock magic? What were they doing with the chickens? Oh, they're making the chickens play? I'm done. It's not even possible. Yo, you live in fucking Vegas, dude. You need to start playing Dragon Ball Super, dude. Meeting more and more people that are playing that shit. Met 3 different people at work that play that shit now. I'm not even gonna, it's like a game that's like low-key, like building itself up. It's like, it's not as hard. I don't know if you played Magic, but I don't fuck with that because it's too hard for me. I got down on you. See, well now Yu-Gi-Oh! Is hard complex as fuck though. Yu-Gi-Oh! Used to be simple. You had like what, like the 8,000 battle points and you just would battle each other. Like now there's like extra zones and shit and like there's a lot of like there's like fusions and all this weird little extra shit and like 1,000 banned cards. Like on Dragon Ball Super, fool, there's no ban list yet, and like as opposed to Yu-Gi-Oh! Fool, like you have your 50 card deck and it complements 1 leader card, yo. So you have 51 cards, and so your leader can be like, you know, Vegeta, might be Majin Vegeta, you might be like fucking like I run Vegito, you know, but then you have all these cards to complement it. It's pretty fucking crazy, yo. But it's like not too complicated. Like I think I told you, like if you, I think he said you downloaded it. You can download on the Google store. It's called Dragon Ball Super Card Game, and there's actually there's a starter deck. And no, I am. It's like there's a starter because that game or that app is based off of a starter deck you can buy for like $15. Like literally can learn how to play the game. Like you can have that exact deck that you train off of in the fucking app. It's pretty sick. It's actually like a top tier deck too, even though it's like a $15 thing to buy. Like it's notorious for like it's literally like in the tier 1 decks, like even though it's like something anybody can have. It's pretty crazy. Like yeah, like it fucking, because my deck is like, I fucking like took like knowledge from so much YouTube videos, fool, and then input my own shit. Like the other day I went down to the card store and I was too late to participate in the tournament, but like it was all like, I went up to these like 3 nerds that were sitting there and they all had like decks that were like unconventional, fool. Like you don't even see videos about them on YouTube. So you knew they were real nerds, and I like came up to them and I had my deck with me and I was like, it was all like, you know, like the tournament's over and all, but like, would you guys look at my deck and fucking tell me if you think this shit is like fucking viable? They were like, yeah, dude, lay that shit out. And so you like, you know, you lay out your cards because you can have 4 of each card type. So I laid my cards out, and these fools were all like, fools were looking at my deck like they were like, had like a little bit of input, but like they were like tripping on some of the shit I thought of. Like, fool, they were like, yo, because you know me, I'm like I'm on the Kale train, and like fucking, you know, there's only 1 Kale card in the game, and it's really, really good. Nobody uses it in Vegito deck. Like, they saw that, and they were like, yo, they're like, Kale and Vegito? And I was like, is that a problem? Like, I was like, because I'll take it out if you guys think it's not a good play. And they're like, no, it's just like, it's like actually insanely smart, and I've never seen it before. And I was like, that's what I thought. I was like, yeah, I was like, this card complements this build superiorly, right? And like, they're like, yeah, like, honestly, like, I would keep those. Like, I was like, okay, that's what I thought, you know. Like, I was like, you know, like, it was funny. But then they told me to take some shit out, and I was like, yeah, I'll take that shit out and swap it out for this shit. Take their word for it. It actually does seem like it makes my shit stronger. So ready to go to those tourneys, you know. Be Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Has to roll on my day off. Dude, but Pokemon was too complicated. If you didn't play like Pokemon, like if with energies and shit, like if you played using energies, the game is too hard. Yeah, it's just too hard. If you're playing like simple Pokemon with no energies and you're just going by attacks and shit, like till like the one person like runs out of cards. You probably got destroyed then. Because when you're a kid, you're all like, yo, I'm just all about the pictures, you know? Like, probably just took all the Pokemon you thought were beasts and put them in a deck, and then, yeah. And you can't even play half their attacks because half your deck has to be energies. It's like fucking retarded. Like, don't get me wrong, like I loved collecting Pokemon cards, and I still do have my Pokemon cards, but I don't play it. It was produced by the company that makes Magic, so like that's why you like don't get down on Magic either. I used to get down on like a lot of people don't like know about it, but I used to get down on the Gundam Wing card game. Actually, like when I was a kid, it was a Gundam Wing card game, and like it was almost like Dragon Ball, dude. Like it was pretty, like it wasn't, there was no leader to build around. Like, 'cause that's my favorite thing about Dragon Balls. It's like playing like Borderlands full, like you build and you like basically make your skill tree for your player, you know, like fucking like, and like Gundam was kind of like that, but instead you have like all these Gundams and then you have like support cards and shit. Like that shit was pretty lit, yo. I got down on that shit, but like not many, it didn't take off. It didn't take off at all. I played it with a couple people and then like, and it just died. Kind of like the original Dragon Ball card game. There was a Dragon Ball card game. That game, no one knows. There's no person that knows how to play that game that I've ever met. Like, I know every person. Like, I would collect the cards just like to collect the holo. Because they were like leaders, the ones with the power levels on them, you know. That's all I'd be trying to collect, and then I would like put all the other cards in a card box. Like fucking anytime I ask anybody like, yo, did you even understand how you're supposed to play that game? And every time like the person's like, no, I don't think any person on this planet knew how to play the original Dragon Ball Z card game. Like I was like, that's what I think. There weren't even like explanation pamphlets or starter decks, you know, like there's just literally like you're collecting all these cards and you don't even know how to play, dude. Like I remember like even looking online when there was dial-up internet full, and like even then it was like non-existent in Google. Yeah, like I was like, that shit just became like a collecting thing to me. I remember I collected some pretty cool like cards, but it's like, yeah. Still waiting for a match, even though I steamrolled that kid and he rage quit on the last hour of the beta. Damn fool, they better fix the fucking battle search system by like the next 10 days. like I love like the tower and like gameplay is amazing, dude, but like finding a match in this game is impossible even though your server is like flooded, yo. Like it doesn't make sense. Kinda like, obviously they're still figuring their shit out because I don't think they anticipated so many to play. But I was telling A-Town, I think this is gonna be one of those. A-Town thinks this game is gonna bomb, but I'm telling him I think this is gonna become one of those new competitive games, full like up there with Street Fighter and Marvel vs. Capcom. You know, like I think A-Town's not giving enough credit, even though the roster to me is disappointing, the character roster. But you know, there's 8 DLC characters. Yeah, dude, what Nappa and Yamcha? And dude, like, don't get me wrong, like the Ginyu Force is cool, but at the same time, like, I don't know, like this game is like, it's one of, like, they created like literally, like I said, a game that can actually be played competitively, like, you know, like in tournaments and shit, like for money and shit, and like, instead of like, it's super arcadey, and like, okay, I don't know if you ever played the game Ultimate Battle 22, but it was on the PS1, and it was a super arcadey Dragon Ball Z fighting game on the PS1, yo. And I'm shit you not, it had the most diverse character list you ever seen, dude. There were 22 characters, that's why it's called Ultimate Battle 22, and like, that's kind of like what I wanted from this game. You know, like, I'm sure, like I said, there's gonna be 8 DLC characters and they're gonna mainly cover Super, and then there's gonna fucking obviously be a sequel. Like, dude, like in Ultimate Battle 22, like, let me, oh no, dude, Super, yo. Vegeta, Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan Blue, looking like Super Vegeta, hella jacked. Nah, dude, not even in the god form. He has the power part of Ultra Instinct, fool. It's crazy, yo. Because like I was reading this thing, like a lot of people are thinking that Goku's Ultra Instinct, he's gonna do Kaioken Ultra Instinct. He's gonna use Kaioken in that form, and that's how he's gonna be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? And that actually makes sense because when you watch the intro, it looks like he does like a mega Kaioken and then he like cuts through it with that like weird like fucking attack. So like I was like, that actually sounds pretty plausible. Like I already knew Vegeta was gonna turn Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Instinct, because like after the episode before, if you watch the ending, in the ending credits right before they end full, you can see Goku standing Ultra Instinct and you see Vegeta standing there Super Saiyan Blue Ultra Instinct. It was actually someone at work that pointed that out to me. I was like, nah, and he was like, yeah, he's like, look at that, he's like, go watch the credits again, dude. He was like, Vegeta's like Super Saiyan Blue, but like he looks Ultra Instinct. I was like, nah, he does, dude. Low key, he legitly does. They showed it before he did it. But I love how it's like, dude, everything about Super is like ultra nostalgia, yo. They're doing all throwbacks, yo. Like everything, like reminds you of being a kid and watching Dragon Ball full. Like it's insane. Like Akira Toriyama's like really smart, dude. Like in terms of how he writes the show, like, cause to be honest, the Tournament of Power has been kind of like boring to me. Like aside from Goku learning Ultra Instinct and the Kefla battle, because like you have to admit, like even if you don't like Kefla, that whole battle between Goku and Caulifla and Kefla is fucking crazy. But like fucking, and then like until now, like it's been kind of boring again. Like Piccolo literally did almost nothing. Like fucking, you know, like fucking absolutely nothing, and they built him up to be hype as fuck, yo. They tried to make him seem, he didn't even use the 6-arm attack, and he used it like Like, you know, that's a nostalgia thing. The fucking Dragon Ball, he used that shit in the tournament, and fucking, like, he doesn't even use it in the Tournament of Power. He does some weird afterimage bullshit and, like, just gets knocked off without, like, he kills, like, the one dude taking him with him. It's like, you're weak, dude. Yeah, he threw the shoe in the fucking dog's face and shit. Yeah, like, you know, like, and then Master Roshi bodied, like, 3 people, dude. Like, yeah, give him the fucking Mafupa, dude. Mafupa, give him a Mafupa. I think it's called Mafuba, but like, yeah. Alright, well I guess we can't get another match at this point. Only have 34 minutes of beta time left, assuming that they don't extend the beta due to the lack of connection problems, but I don't think they're going to. Even if they do, I have to get off by 1:30 because I have work in the morning, unfortunate. Love making videos on YouTube, but unfortunately it doesn't pay. Or at least not me, not yet. So if you're watching this on YouTube and you enjoy it, fucking share it with a friend. Say hit up my homie EpicBong. Can't wait for this game to come out so I can use those Super Saiyan Blue forms. I was looking at your picture again and I just was fucking laughing. So fucking ridiculous. No, I legitimately work with a dude whose like hair actually falls out in that exact pattern, so he always wears a hat. Like, dude, it's so funny, yo. This dude's kind of like weird. Yes, like, this dude I work with, he like fucking used to work at Walmart pushing carts, and like we live in the desert, right? And I guess like fucking like was pushing carts when it was like 110 degrees outside and had a heat stroke, and like he's like retarded kind of now and like kind of fucked up, but like it's like he's like weird now, like walk by this fool and then he'll like put up like the number like 7 on his fingers, yo, and I'll be like, why 7, Daryl? And he'll just be like, I don't know. like, yeah, like legit fool. No, like he puts up random numbers and I just start laughing. And I feel like I'm only encouraging him because I think he thinks it's funny to make people laugh. Because I talked with my other coworkers and they say he does the same thing to them and they laugh. And, you know, like, I think like to him it's like, oh, I made that person laugh. That's a good thing. So he just does it all the time. It's weird, you know, like, makes me fucking laugh, dude. He's fucking pretty funny. He's like a 50-year-old dude. It's fucked up. Like, his sister takes care of him and shit. Even though I think she kind of abuses him because, like, you know this fool makes disability for sure because he's handicapped. And then he's working, like, almost full time. And then, like, I don't know if he's lying or not, but he tells everybody that his sister makes him work a second job, fool. I'm like, that's kind of fucked up. Yeah, you're like handicapped, you're working 2 jobs and you have disability. What is your sister doing? You know, like, but then again, she's taking care of her brother and he seems like a handful, but yeah, but you know, like, that seems like you're abusing, like, because he doesn't know better, he's just working, you know, like, then again, I don't know if he's lying or not, because he could just be saying he's working a second job, because he does some weird shit. Yeah, that's true. Then again, people told me that, like, when I first started working, he told someone that, like, I need to get fired. And there was no, like, reason. Yeah, I'm like, yeah, he just didn't like me or something. No, he's really random, yo. Like, my coworkers like, yo, has Daryl ever given you free money? And I'm like, what? No. And they're all like, yo, no, sometimes he just like fucking takes $2 out and he's like, hey, here you go. And he just gives them money and then they just take it. Yeah, like, and then the other day, like, I seen this fool stacking up pennies in the window frame, yo. He had like 40 pennies, dude, and then he was all like stacking them up and then he was leaving, fool. And I was like, yo, Daryl, you forgot your pennies. And he was like, I don't care. I was like, alright. Hella random. Hella weird, yeah. Hold up, I'm starting a match, fool. Like, I'm fucking have to focus. It's about to get real. I'm on that 50% KD, 12 wins, 6 wins, 6 losses. This fool has Snap on his team. If I lose, I hate myself. What? You beat? It's supposed to end tonight. This fool's getting raped. Get raped, boy. Get raped, boy.
単細胞のバカめが。やはり破壊神は別格か。だがいつか必ず。
You sent me a picture, dude. You sent me a picture of it. It's real. It's the first picture I ever seen the virus, fool.
いい試合になりそうだな。
これはどう？さあ行くよ。まだまだ行くよ。これはどうかな。甘いよ。大したもんだよ。じゃあね。こっちから行くよ。こっちから行くよ。これはどうかな。こっちから行くよ。これは。なかなか頑張った。じゃあね。こっちから行くよ。もっと見せてくれ。さあ行くよ。これまだまだ行くよ。これはどうか。これでダメだよ。大したもんだよ。じゃあね。さあ行くよ。いいかにしてよ。面白い。出番だよ。
オラの出番だ。
これはどうか。ダメだね。やるようになったね。
翻訳で行くぞ。
せいぜい楽しませてくれよ。なんだそれ。
どうした？
せいぜい楽しませてくれよ。
Get raped, boy.
はスーパーベジータ
That's what I'm talking about, raping motherfuckers.
やはり破壊神は別格かいつか必ず
Alright, this has been EpicBongZilla, killing it like Kefla on the fucking Dragon Ball Fighterz open beta, raping fools in the final hour. Watching on YouTube, hit me with a like, comment, and subscribe. If not, if you don't like it, you can dislike, and you can still comment or you can desub, but you know I was raping fools in this episode. It's good.